Welcome. If you're new to my channel, after watching this video, check out some of the other stuff that I have posted. You'll find some wealth of personally successful information. That information that's helped me be successful in what I do. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button, like what you watch, and if you find any value in it, share it with somebody you think will benefit one way or another. So what prompted today's video? The street that I live in the neighborhood, there was an open house. When I'm coming back from work, I decided, stop by, take a look at it. When I go in, I'm greeted by a couple of ladies. Now, I thought both of them are realtors, and I'll get into that. We chat, and then I start taking a look at the home. Before I leave, I asked them a question. Now, I've been following this home solely because I will be putting my own home, for sale as well, and it's in the same street. So naturally, I'm curious, what's up with that home, and how can I benefit from that home in terms of what it has or what it doesn't have, so I can implement a strategy to make mine more attractive. So I've been following that home. It's been on the market for a month now. For less than a month, actually. They had 3 price reductions. It was first listed for $328,000, then for $315,000, and now for $308,000. Within a month, they had 3 price reductions. I knew that, but I still asked the question of the realtor. And the response that I got shook me to my core. The seller, now let me use the quotes. She said, the seller dictates the price. They wanted to test the market. So we decided to put it up for $328,000. Now let me tell you one thing. No house in this market, houses way nicer, way more beautiful, and better in every way possible. Even they are not selling at this price within this neighborhood. So I leave, I take a brochure, I go home, I come home, and I take a look at the brochure. Number 1, like I mentioned, there were 2 ladies. One was a realtor, one was a loan officer. I'll put it in marketing 101. Let me get to the second part. The seller dictates the price. Back up. Now back up, and let's put it this way. You go to there's pain in your tooth. You go to a dentist. Do you tell the dentist what's up in your mouth and what needs to be done? Or do you just tell the dentist, hey, there's pain in my mouth, it's right around here, you find out and tell me what it is, what needs to be done? Do you go to a lawyer, tell them your issue, and then also tell them which law to apply and how to fight your case? No, you go to a lawyer, you tell them your issue, and then you let them tell you how to go about handling your issue, how to fight it in the court of law. So here's the thing, now get this. The biggest dilemma in our industry is realtors don't consider themselves professionals. As a realtor, you're a professional in buying and selling real estate for your clients, or helping them buy or sell real estate. You're the one who's supposed to have market knowledge. You're the one who's supposed to have communication skills. You're the one who's supposed to have negotiating skills. You're the one who's supposed to take a seller's problem, which is, I want to sell a home, and then tell them what needs to be done. Or a buyer comes to you, I want to buy a house, that's their problem, and help them through a series of questions, help figure out how it can be solved. What type of house, the cost, the neighborhood, the specifications. The fact that as a real estate professional you say that the seller dictates the price, you need to go back to school, take some communication 101, and then follow it up with negotiating skills 101. Not sure where that's offered. You usually learn that, but oh well. As a professional, as a real estate professional, do your research before you go to a listing appointment. I forget the name. It's pre-qual. Do a very strong pre-qual of the seller before you go on your listing appointment, so you know where's the seller's head is stuck. Whether they don't want to pay you a lot of commission, whether they want to list at a specific price, whether they think they want to work with a certain strategy. Hash those things out. Once you do that, send them a pre-listing package, which basically goes over what you think as a professional should be done. Now, when you go over to their home to discuss, you as a professional should lead the conversation. You as a professional should deliver the presentation. You as a professional should answer any questions they have and any objection they throw at you. You handle those objections. Look, who the hell is going to buy a Honda Accord that sells for $25,000? Who the hell is going to buy it for 50 grand? Nobody. It doesn't matter what you do. Nobody's going to buy it like that. Similarly, with a house, do your research, you explain, you do all the objection handling stuff, but if the seller is still stuck on their own philosophy of how to sell a home, just back out. Thank them for their time, walk out, because you don't want to take on a project where your name is dragged on the road. How? If you have reduced the price of the home 3 times within a month, when I see your name on that signboard, I think to myself, man, either there's something wrong with the house, or they picked a shitty agent to represent them. That hurts you in 2 ways. Number one, when a normal consumer looks at that home, they think something's wrong with the home because the price has been reduced multiple times. When a real estate professional, or somebody who has some knowledge about this, or a salesperson looks at it, they think, well, this realtor doesn't know what to do. Can't do one job they have. That is to sell the freaking home rather than reduce the price. Always go with the mindset of abundance. Don't just have somebody sign a listing at their terms, which are not possible or applicable in the market. Now, before this video gets too long, let me tell you the other thing of marketing 101. When somebody enters your home and there's more than one person, if you're the realtor, introduce the other one. Hey, my name is Ramey. I'm a realtor. Represented this house. And she is a loan officer from so-and-so brokerage or firm. Now, none of them did that. First lady introduced herself by her name. The other lady introduced herself by her name. I thought both were realtors. The reason I thought that because they were both dressed like realtors. Remember, communication 101 and negotiating skills 101. And when you go out with the mindset of abundance. Have some standards. We're done.